I'm actually not very. I like to bake and I like to cook. I'm a pretty typical mom, but I'm not very good with chocolate.
Oh, no?
Maybe maybe it's just that I'm not very patient. But I would love to know some of your best tips for melting chocolate.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that because patience really is a key for melting chocolate successfully, Kristen. A lot of people, they'll make a mistake of putting it over boiling water and it's rapidly boiling, and then you can get the steam rising, and then condensation forms water, and it drips into your chocolate and it'll seize. So really what you want to do is a double boiler can be your best friend, or a bowl that will fit into a heat-proof bowl that will fit into a saucepan. So you'll want to chop your chocolate up and then put it in there, and you want to stir it slowly. Make sure the water's not too hot, and then once it's just about maybe 3/4 of the way melted, I would take it off the stove and then just let it finish melting.
Wow, that's. I just learned that I've been doing it completely wrong.
Well, what have you been doing?
I've been doing, like you said, the water, on the pan, and
Yes.
every time it gets way too hot, and then the like you said, the chocolate seizes up, and then it's just a mess.
So that's all you have to do is just make sure your water's just about simmering. You don't want to boil it.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. So do you have any easy chocolate dessert ideas?
Well, what I can recommend is you can use any recipe, one of your favorite recipes, and just use Lindt chocolate, substitute it for ordinary chocolate, which will lift up your dessert to a new level. But I don't have anything right now, like handy, that I could give you.
Yeah. Do you have any tips for like dipping chocolate? Because I know it's Valentine's Day and dipping is a big trend right now.
That's true. If you're going to use Lindt chocolate to dip, which would make it even better, you're going to have to temper your chocolate. So
Okay.
you'll have to, there are a lot of tempering procedures. You could look that up online. It's just a series of melting chocolate and cooling it and then rewarming it. Because with premium chocolate, it has cocoa butter, and if you want that shine, then you'll want to temper it. But an easier way to do it, you could just do you have a fondue pot?
Yes.
You could make chocolate fondue and dip those berries live.
So that was actually my next question. What's a good chocolate for fondue?
Well, I like to mix half dark and half milk.
Okay.
It gives it a good depth. But if you like white chocolate, you could absolutely do white chocolate.
All right. So my last question is, do you have any last tips for working with chocolate for Valentine's Day?
Well, a nice thing to do is you can just serve it as a dessert to your loved one. Just break it up into squares and serve it on a plate with a nice red wine, if you're doing a dark chocolate. Or you could get one of our new brownie mixes, and you could make some premium brownies.
Well, it sounds delicious. Well, I would like to thank you for taking the time today. And I'm going to actually try some of those new methods that you mentioned.
Excellent. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.